Back to the live stream. Just gonna do some doodling. Do it on the second channel. Make sure everything's going well real quick. This angle is very strange. Gonna let some people get in real quick. Let me know if everything's going okay in the chat. I think I'm just going to go ahead and post that we're live on Instagram. And let me see here. Let's see. All right. Well, let's just start sketching, I guess. I don't know how good the quality is, but it looks kind of blurry. Can I focus in? Let's see. Weird. Hopefully it's not too bad. It is kind of blurry, huh? Do they make you focus it in a certain way? It's a rough start. I know, guys. I know. Just trying to make sure I got. Let's see what. See, it is very blurry. Why is it so darn blurry? It's so weird. Maybe I should have focused it beforehand. Well, I might have to zoom out. Sorry, guys. This is why I'm also doing it on the second channel, because I'm just trying to get the hang of it. That is so blurry. I'm gonna have to figure out why it's doing that at some point. Let's just go in further. Let's just do that. In further. You guys are probably like, dang, man, what's going on right here? Dang. I almost feel like restarting the stream, but I guess I'm gonna just go with it. It's also a little bit too bright. Let me pull this back. See, I was thinking about going live on my main channel. Oh, this is so bad, but this is exactly why I didn't go live on my main channel, just in case something like this happened. So that's why I wanted to do a test stream over here on, my second channel. Just kind of chill, have some fun. Hopefully I can figure this out for next time whenever we go ahead and do another stream on this channel. This channel is going to be a chill channel. As you could tell from the banner of this channel, I originally made this channel to make it a streaming channel. And yeah, this is also a test because I'm going to be doing some exclusive streams with my Patreons soon. So I wanted to make sure I work out all the kinks before I go ahead and do that. It's still quite blurry. Sorry, guys, man. This is... you know what I think? I think I know why it might be doing that. I think YouTube is just really weird, and it stays in one focused position once you go live. And so it keeps the camera in one focused position. And I think what happened was, when I set the camera up, I didn't focus it before I went live, and it won't let me focus it live. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, all right. I'll just leave it. You know what's also really funny? This, my phone is actually like really close. Like my pencil, this is my pencil. It's closer to the paper than the height of my mechanical pencil here. And this camera has like an ultra wide. It's crazy. This is my newer phone, so I've never streamed with this phone before. Oh, what's up, Rogue? But yeah, streams don't do so well on main channels. That's why I kind of stopped my streams. I will be looking at the comment section a little bit here and there. But yeah, so that's why I stopped doing it on my main channel, because they just don't do very well on main channels. That's the whole reason why I made this channel. So what I was thinking about doing with this channel is streaming now and then what I do is I upload pretty much clips of the stream, or just upload the whole stream and have this literally be my streaming channel. This guy's getting kind of boring. Let's just start a random head here. And you know, I'm going to be starting to do some like manga content on my channels here very soon. And who knows, I might stream some over here. Okay, goodness, we got 83 people in here. This is kind of embarrassing how bad, how blurry it is. And I have so many people in here right now. 6 minutes in. Probably going to do this for like roughly an hour-ish. Let me look at some comments here. What do you use as reference for anatomy practice? Any YouTube videos? So what I use for anatomy practice is pretty much just Pinterest. Eventually you'll run across some anatomy stuff on there, and then you kind of just let yourself go down the rabbit hole of anatomy by saving it and stuff like that. And that's literally how I did all my anatomy, was if I wanted to know something. So it's hard to find specific things, and that's why when you have free time, when you're out or something, and you just go on to Pinterest, and basically you build up a backstock being like, I'm probably going to need this at some point. Because if you're sitting there searching for a very specific sorry, I was thinking about this drawing. If you're out there searching for something very specific, like a very specific head angle to practice, you're most likely not going to find that head angle in the moment of you trying to find it. So you're going to spend too much time looking for it, and that's why it's good to just kind of have a big backstock of stuff saved and stuff like that. But yeah, but that's also why I recommend learning form and stuff, and perspective and everything like that, because if you learn how to draw, there's kind of like this tilt area where if you know how to draw a face like this, you're going to be able to, if you know form and stuff and perspective pretty well, you're gonna be able to tilt this head to a certain degree and not have a problem if you understand the form of the head. So learning form is really important, because then you don't have to, let's say, actually specifically learn each individual angle, I would have to say, because that's almost impossible. Like if you learn the extremes of a head angle, like the really extreme one here, sorry, my hands are kind of shaky. If you learn the really extreme one here, this middle one, and then the extreme going down this way, basically, if you know enough about form and perspective and stuff like that, you will be able to fill in the gaps. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So that took way too long for me to say that. That one thing. Let's just draw an eye here. Let's see what the chat is saying. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, how long can you draw before stopping? Depends, but I mean, really, it's one of those things where you kind of just gotta train yourself. Because if you can't draw for that long, you can condition yourself to being able to draw longer. But the answer is I could probably draw for, like, I've drawn for 6, 7, 8, 10 hours straight before. You know, I'll get up, go to the bathroom and stuff like that. But other than that, I just drew straight. Sorry, I got really quiet. Really trying to think about how I'm drawing this. But to give you an example of saying you can condition yourself is there's points in my life when I was younger where I couldn't draw more than a half an hour at a time. And I would get really tired if I did. Man, it's so blurry. It makes me mad. Makes me very upset. Oh well. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to draw more than half an hour at a time sometimes. And then eventually I was able to condition myself to being able to draw for hours and hours and hours and hours. So it's just something you got to work on. Oh, my hands are really shaky right now, but oh no, I don't. Man, I brought in my G pen, but I didn't bring in anything to wipe down the nib with. Oh no. All right, well, maybe I'll wait to use that. Do it on something cooler than this. I mean, or I could like go to one of these and ink. Maybe ink this guy. Have fun with this guy. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. I dipped it. Wait, I just filled up this ink bottle and I filled it up way too much. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be re-uploading this one. So this is it. This video is what it is. It's not going to be re-uploaded on here. It's way too blurry. I know I keep on mentioning that, guys, but I wanted this to be a fun time. Oh my god, that's so bad. Maybe I could restart the stream. See if it would help at all. Because I'm sure everyone that's here would come back. I might, because I might. It's all that trial and error, because if we're going to be here another like 35 minutes, I'd rather it be another 35 minutes of it looking cool. Not to mention I could go get something to wipe down my G pen with. We're at 118 people. Holy cow, guys. All right, let me look at the comments. Oh, geez. Let's go down the bottom there. Oh, cry face. Turn on super chat. Oh, I never turned on super chats on this. Super chats aren't going to be on this time. I never turned it on this channel. All right. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to give it a second and let you guys know right now, because there's a delay from when I say something to when you guys hear it. But I am going to restart the stream here in a second, so that way I can see if I can fix this blurriness, because This would kind of suck for if, you know, if I was trying to watch someone that I really liked and I couldn't even see what they're drawing. Let's see if we can get it going. All right, well, I am going to restart the stream right now. And it's not blurry. Hold on, let me look at my, hold on. I'm gonna look on my phone over here and see if it's just something weird with my, let me see. Because maybe it's just my side that's looking like that. And it's doing that to throttle it. So that way my phone has more, it is still, I can see what you guys are saying. It's not that blurry, but it's still pretty blurry. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I got glasses. I think I saw someone say something about glasses, Kuzo. OMG. Hey, now. Are you guys calling me? I saw, please. Kuzo, shout me out. Jas Gill. Just looking at the chat here. What is it? We're at 129. Dang, guys. 129 people all up in here. It's not blurry, man. It ain't blurry. Okay, fine. I will leave it for now. And maybe we'll try to, you know, give it a stream some other time, and I'll test it. Oh, and I can also test it privately. I just realized that. I can test it privately. Which I definitely will do that. I'll probably do that after this. Oh, whoops. I think I saw a Rogue Artist ask me if I've seen that the new anime that just came out. Jujutsu no Taizai or something, or I don't know the name. I think I just butchered it, but no, I haven't yet, but it looks really awesome. I have a feeling based on the clips I've seen from the manga, because I kind of want to read the manga, that it's kind of be like on the new hype level of Tokyo Ghoul. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like it might reach that height because it looks kind of edgy. That's just my first take on it without seeing it or reading it yet. And same with Chainsaw Man. I think that's what it's called. I think that one's also going to be kind of one of those like edgy ones that get some hype. But yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna move on to drawing some more. All right. What should I draw? What should I draw? Let me look in the comment section. Say bye, Kuzo. Do you know? Because just looking at some poses or some comment. I saw poses on here. I was like, just looking at some poses. What I meant to say, just looking at some comments in chat. Hmm. Right now I'm just kind of, I just went with the flow, and someone said jumping, and in the middle of this I was like, maybe I'll have him like going over a fence. That's what I was kind of doing here. Then his foot would be like over here. This would be that leg, and then this foot would be like that, maybe. Hmm. I also have the option to maybe maybe grab this. Teach me, senpai. I got this. That might look pretty good, actually. Let's switch it up, right? So this is obviously something that I'm working on to post on my Instagrams. Let me get my glove on. All right, let's ink this boy. Let's pull this back so it takes away from the glare. And you guys, I can actually zoom up, so this really won't seem as blurry. Bro, make a Discord server. So I don't know much about Discord. So that's why I haven't made a Discord yet. And I've thought about it, and I might, but I don't know. Oh yeah. Rogue Artist did make a Discord. I kind of probably need a Discord for me. I probably need to at least check that out. Right now, my hand's a little shaky. I need to eat. I just had a bunch of coffee a little bit before this stream. I've often wondered if this type of stuff would look better on screen if I like made it look more like paper, like the background, like kind of make it look a little bit more traditional. Nah, I don't think it really matters. Then again, you know, right now I'm just poisoning you guys' eyes with blue light from your screen. Kuzo, is Clip Studio Paint good on PC? Yeah, it's Clip Studio Paint's good on pretty much anything it's on. It's the best manga software. It's pretty much Photoshop for manga, because you can do everything in Photoshop that you can do on here, but Photoshop is this blob of of this basically this software that's actually meant to edit photos, that of course if you're doing really intense editing of photos, there are tools on there that allow you to be able to paint. And basically Clip Studio is just set up from the start to work better with the manga flow, basically. I mean, because like, for example, when I open this, it's going to take a second, but this is my manga Bounty's Gate. if I open this, this is a cool little feature that Clip Studio has, at least the pro version, where now you have all your pages out for you. They're just they're just there, and you can literally flip through them like that, and it's really cool. But yeah. Should I make a YouTube channel account personal or brand? Because I make art. I mean, if you're uploading content on there, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like this channel I started with, it was my personal one, and then once things started, I mean, I would recommend if you do plan on actually doing something with it, kind of separate your accounts. I would say, yeah, let it be only for art if you're planning on uploading on it, because if it does go somewhere, it's just, yeah, it's better to separate those things. And can you guys believe that we have like, what is it, 13,000 on this channel? Like, what the heck? When did that happen? All right, let me look at a few comments here. We're at 145. My gosh. So to put this in perspective, why I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of people, when I know other people get way more than that. The reason why I say, wow, that's a lot, is because last time I streamed, and even when I stream on last time I streamed on YouTube, my highest concurrent views were like, it must have been like, I didn't get above 40, I think. It might have been, let's just say I don't think I ever got above 50, let alone never, I did not get above 60, I know that. So that's why I'm kind of like, holy cow. Let's see how it's looking here. This stuff will be available as a Photoshop document on my Patreon. Voila, and I am going to be coloring this just like my last character sheet. This is a different kind of character sheet. It's like all, like, there's a guy up here, you're down there, you're down there. And that's just because, like, this really was just like a super fast, fun sketch thing. It's originally over here, and where is it? Oh, no, that's the whole sheet. Ah, there it is. And I video, play time lapse. See, originally just did it on here. See, if you look at this canvas, I was literally just drawing him like this, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I kind of like that. Made it smaller, then threw that guy there, and then that guy down there. So this was really just kind of a random one. Best way to study anatomy and retain the info. The best way to retain any info is to really just do it over and over again. I mean, until you memorize it. But typically, when it comes to memorizing, Memorizing is actually a whole thing on its own, and there's like books on how to memorize, which isn't a bad idea to learn how to memorize, because that sounds like a weird thing to say, learn how to memorize, but it is very true. Like, it, you can learn how to memorize things through basically the easiest way to memorize things is through association. So if you were to associate that feeling of when you got it right to something, and it's kind of hard to do that in art only because you're trying to learn like this shape, and that's why I always recommend learning the fundamentals, because you can actually associate that thing you learned with a fundamental piece. So that's why I always that's why I originally showed you guys how to make a head out of a square, because you can actually associate it to that one angle that you then make this square, and then you can, this square's too long. You can cut it down the middle, cut this down the middle, and wrap this around. It should have been a longer square, this like longer this way, but I'm just gonna draw with it. Maybe I will try to keep it with it. Oh no, let's go outside of it. Basically, you can start associating the stuff you learn. If you do this over and over again, you will memorize it. And that also, once you memorize how to do this, eventually it'll become a template in your head to where you'll be like, oh yeah, and you think about that perspective. And a lot of the time, the way, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, but I started learning things through shape, but it wasn't only till I started associating it with certain fundamentals that it really started making sense and it really started sticking. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Because there's people who memorize like mass swaths and lines of numbers, and they do this for like competitions, right? And one of the ways they are able to memorize these numbers is basically they associate each number with an object. So they might say one will be pizza, two will be pineapple, three will be whatever. And it's easier for our minds to remember pizza, ew, pineapple, than pineapple, doesn't go with hot dog. And there's a way to associate that stuff so you memorize the number easier. So, I don't know. That's what I was trying to say. That was way too long. You can tell I haven't live streamed in a while. I might go back to drawing again. Oh, what? Oh, I hit the pencil. Yes, me and Mitch from Project Divider will be doing something. Just found a really nice new brush on Clip Studio. Harukami. What's up? I'm sure you would like it. That'd be cool. I don't know how you could send it to me, but yeah, you could send it to me on Instagram or something, or a link to it, or I don't know. You can let me know about it on the Insta. Yeah, I might go back to drawing on the papers, or I could do some sketching on here. Save. No, canvas and a pencil. It's one of my favorite pencils on here. Let's do it in. Do we want to sketch in red? Maybe some red. Give us some color. What's we going to sketch here? What are we going to sketch? Doing one of those falling ones that I like doing. We gotta get going here soon. Got a commission to work on. Got the commission to work on. Ba-bam. Someone fallen. I know that with streams like this, it's better if you like let people know that you're having a stream like days before or at least hours. But this was kind of like on a whim. I was like, you know what? Let's do a stream. Even though I kind of need to record. I was going to record a real-time video for my for the main channel. Straight forward or off to the side? Off to the side it is. What am I going to do with this hand? Not sure. You could always do something really weird like that is very weird. What's going on? All right, well. Look at the chat here. Someone asked, where do you buy a G pen? I go and I buy it from. Oh shoot! I accidentally clicked on someone's. I buy them. I haven't bought any in a long time because I bought some a while ago, and I just haven't had to buy anymore because I do most of my stuff digitally. But I buy it from Deleter. It's called like Deleter Manga, and it's a Japanese kind of place that is in English, and it's an online store that you can buy stuff from. Wait, do I have any of the? No, I don't. I thought maybe the Deleter paper would be around here, but it's not. I think I killed that. Beat this dead horse here. I don't need to do any more of this. What else? What else? Well, thank you. Yeah, boy, Moh Moha Mohaimin. Mohaimin. Yo, boy, Mohaimin. Thanks for the hairstyle video. No problem. Are you a patron? Or are you one of the people that saw the hair video that I... So, funny story. Literally a day ago, some of you probably saw me post, some of you probably saw me accidentally post a hair tutorial video on here, and I accidentally didn't make it private, and it went live here, and it was supposed to be for my Patreons. I took it down right when I found out. And then today I accidentally found out that I missed a clip for the video, so now I have to re-upload it, which it's all done. I just have to upload it after this video because I use my iPad to upload the video. So after this live stream, I'm going to be uploading it and renewing it for my Patreons. How would I become a Patreon? My Patreon should be... This description doesn't have a link right now because I didn't have a setup to put the links in this description. Hopefully next time I'm going to have it set up to where I can have all the... Basically, if you go to any of my other videos, you can just look at the link in the description. But 600 people. I know. It was weird. So when I put it on private after I saw that, and then I noticed it was still getting views, and I was like, what? How is it still getting views? It's on private. And so what was happening was I put it on private, but when it shows up into people's notifications, I think that notification acts as a link because I and it must have linked it to the video, even though the video wasn't public. I don't know how views were still coming in after that. It was kind of weird. So I ended up just deleting the whole video. I thought about leaving it up, but I was like, what? I don't know. Let's see. Let's draw one of my crazy eye person. Actually, just draw him doing something weird, like. By the way, that video thing, that was the first time that ever happened. All right, that was the very first time that ever happened, and that's why I was so surprised when it happened. I was like, "What in the did I just do?" Yeah, my Patreon has a lot of backstock content on there. A lot of backstock content. I think I'm gonna make like a furious typer guy type of guy. It's like typing furiously. Okay, that's enough. Let's do this. Add that there. You know, I'm not making any promises, guys, but I have a lot of like old one shots. Maybe I could do a live stream, like actually showing one of my old one shots. But like I said, no promises. That regardless, that might actually just be a video on my main channel. So regardless, you're eventually going to see some of them. I don't have a lot of old one shots. I have like a. I have one, two, 3, 4, yeah, I have like 4 or 5, and I also have like a really old manga that I did back in the day for this that I was doing on like this manga website that ended up going down. It went bankrupt, I guess. Um, it's called like Manga Magazine. It was originally called Ink Blazers, and the manga was called. You're not going to be able to find it online anymore. The website's gone. It was called Roshimo, and I don't know. I drew like might have been like 10, 15, maybe like 20 pages for it. Oh my gosh, it was so bad, so bad. Actually, let's just do lines down like this. Hmm. Draw some like books and stuff here. Let's look at the chat. Wow, we're at 171. Is this the right gyro? How am I today? I'm all right. I'm all right. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. And I was like, yeah, I'm all right. Can you make please? I will actually be doing a body and perspective tutorial for my Patreon. That's one of the things on the list that I'm doing. I already have a perspective tutorial that was really old. I did on my Patreon. So I'm kind of renewing it, getting back in it. So doing a fresh one. Yeah, I thank YouTube. Akuman. I thank YouTube and its creators. Creators are awesome. Oh, someone saying, "Oh my god, I remember that." What are you talking? Are you talking about Roshimo? Oh my gosh, Roshimo is so bad. It's so bad. um, I was trying to think if I could find any pictures of it, but no, not right now. My art has changed. Hasn't changed in over a year, and I want to make manga before I'm done with high school. Don't you kind of just gotta do it. Like that's all there is to it. Because I mean, if you don't do it, you don't do it. So, but don't stress yourself too much. But if you want to do a manga before high school's finished, then just kind of, even if it's bad, like I said, I have several manga that are never going to see the light of day, and they really mean nothing right now. Like they're completely useless. So especially when it comes to your first manga, it's kind of like it's not going to be your masterpiece. It's something that it's a learning process. So you might as well just do it, and you can reflect on it when you're done with the first chapter or something. So I mean, one of my biggest learning times was when I started working at North Caesar, was because I ended up having to draw all these manga pages on a deadline, and I ended up learning how to draw manga so much faster during that period of time because of how many pages I had to draw. So, and I was constantly looking at manga while I was drawing manga So I was reflecting on what they did and what I'm doing, and it sped up the process. But yeah. I need to start drawing something here. What am I gonna draw? What am I gonna draw? By the way, I had the same pressure when I was in high school. I was like, I want to finish manga in high school. And I did finish. I finished one shot, and I think I might have finished 2 one-shots, and they both sucked. Yeah, I did finish 2 one-shots, and they both sucked a lot. So, yeah, that's yeah. It was very hard to finish them, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna sketch a random head position while I'm talking. But yeah, I you know I like to say don't stress yourself too much about it, but it's good to put pressure on yourself, or else you might not do it. But if you put too much pressure on yourself, then you really may not do it. So you always got to find that balance. All right, let's just roll this arm out at least. Let's draw some hands. This is one of the things I do with hands that are on an arm that's like this. I do that. I throw in the thumb. I throw in the finger. And then I throw in the knuckle there. And then I throw in the finger there, finger there. That's one of my quick things for a hand. How do you guys like that weird way to draw a hand, huh? I'm trying to think of a hand position in my head real quick. Let's do this. Oh, the stream, if someone's asking, how long has this been going on for? This stream's been going on for 54 minutes, which I am going to be ending it somewhat soon here. Just forewarning you guys. Yeah, that one's all right. It's whatever. I'm glad I remember to turn off my notifications when being on this stream, because I'm doing the stream with my phone, and a lot of time. So I'm trying to think about what I want to do. A lot of the time, I actually had someone call me during this stream. It was some sort of solicitor number, and they even left a message. So I'm glad I put my phone on complete silent. I mean, why did it have to happen when I was in the stream? Let's let's do something weird with the hand. The hand was supposed to look like this. It was supposed to be weird on purpose. So that's actually going to be here. Yeah. This looks weird as hell. Yeah, that. I'm trying to make it bend in a dumb way. On purpose. Let's not do this, all right? You win some, you lose some. Kuza, you can do it. Fine. Fine. I mean, your hand, some hands might be able to bend at that angle. Mine barely doesn't. So, let me. Okay, so I think I see what I might be doing wrong here. I took off my glove. Come on, glove. So if we look at the hand, that looks a little bit better. I think I was making it too flat on that side. It doesn't really matter that much, because this isn't a hand position you would be doing very often anyways. Boo. Put a little shadow there. I'm drawing a blank. Here, let me just read chat here. Let's draw a bunch of circles. Let's have speed head or at least lines drawn. Head challenge thing right now. So hand holding a peanut. Just looking through some of the comments. All right. So head from the front. As little lines as possible. Head from the side. Well, side, bottom, angle. All right, let's now think about it, Chris. Think about it, Kuzo. You got this. All right. All right, give me just a second here. All right. This is where we'll look at the chat here in just a second. So that was in more lines than it should have been. Let's do. Let's see. You know, one thing I started realizing was there's like, so this one, you turn it to the right, it's the same exact thing. And then same thing with this one. So there's only like three head positions that are super important. And well, that's not completely true. So 9. So basically this one, and then the front one. And then no, only like I just said, you could swap, I guess. Watch this. All right. Where's my, oh, there it is. So if I took this and put it up here, you pretty much have, except this should actually be over here. Oh, shoot. I said shoot, not the family friendly. All right. Oh, my leg. Oh, my leg's numb. Ouch. My leg goes numb because I sit on the floor. So basically, if you look at this, you're pretty much just rotating it, and these are the most important ones because then you turn them to the right, and then you have the exact same ones just on the right, and then you have the ones from the front that you would have to do. So that this is the same as the right hand side, it's just flipped. So basically the most important positions, head positions, are these 6, in my opinion. Because then from there, if you at least know how to draw this stuff in form, then I mean, like, you don't see a head this far in perspective very often. I mean, you do need to learn how to draw it, but at least when you're starting more complicated head positions, you would want to start with these 6. Right now, this doesn't go with this one. This one's separately. This is me pushing this one even further. So this one's not as important for your base, but it is important because you're not going to skip to this one when you don't even know how to do this one or this one. You know what I'm saying? But if you see ones like this, it's not a bad idea to study it. Because if you study the extreme, you might get a better idea of what the least extreme version feels like, or why it is. Your mind starts building kind of like a 3D model of it over time. We're almost at an hour here, guys. Oh, we are. We're at an hour and 5 minutes. I don't know about doing fan arts right now. I actually took a step back from fan arts, as you guys can tell, and it's because I kind of wanted to start doing my own original works. And I mean, not to say I won't do fan art, but I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna do a fan art because I feel like I have to for YouTube. That's when I'm stopping myself. If I watch an anime and I really want to do a fan art for it, I'll do a fan art. So I got to the point where I was doing fan arts for YouTube, but I actually wanted to just do art for YouTube. So yeah, that's why I took a step back from that, if any of you guys were wondering. But yeah. But I have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I have not watched it yet, and I've seen some really, really sweet animation clips of it, so I am going to watch it. It looks really cool. But yeah, yeah. But what if we view it from behind? I think they're referring to the heads. Behind the head always feels like intimidating at first, but this is a really easy somewhat behind the head position. Probably one of the more important behind the head positions, because this is a general angle. Someone will be in front of another person talking to a person in front of them. Figure that a lot of that out when you start studying manga. You're like, oh, like then the frame would be like this, and then a bubble, or you know bubble will be here, stuff like that. Person's talking, frame it in. Seems a little stiff there. But yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Is it true that drawing every day is the best practice? I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, sometimes it's good to um, draw something a bunch and then take a break from it, draw something else, then come back to it like a day later, 2 days later, kind of let it sink in. Um, that's good. Basically, it's good to take breaks from certain things, but I do recommend to draw every day. I mean, I would say to at least draw an hour every day, or half an hour if that's all you have. But I would say try to aim for an hour or more every day. But even the biggest thing is to practice things like laser focused, saying, I need to learn this head position. I am going to try to copy it over and over and over again till I get it right. And then I try to copy that right version over and over and over again. So you're laser focusing on something and you're not jumping around, and you're actually trying to dissect it, break it down. And that's one of the reasons why so there's reasons to learn how to draw fast, and there's reasons to slow down. So if you learn how to draw something very slow and methodical like this, but it looks really good, and you do it in as little lines as possible, because you're not going to memorize this. It's your mind really learns how to memorize that stuff. Like, there's a reason why I can sit here and do this and draw a head in almost one whole stroke. Technically, I should have started. So let's try to draw a head in one stroke, because I learned the most simplified version of it. And there you go. You have this head in one stroke. Because this, you ain't memorizing that. But that's why I can draw these heads so fast, because I've drawn them so many times. And it's good to find the fastest way to draw it too. That's why when I start off like this is something I memorized from the skull, which I've mentioned a lot. And then this is pretty much just the shape, the middle form line of the head. And then this part I know just goes down because I've studied that, this is the skull, and then this is just the jaw. So I know those things from the shape of everything underneath it. Now I know that I do this, and then I do this line on this side because of the eye socket. So I know that roughly about here, you start going back, and we're good. We always just go like this, down, oop, this, down, wrap around, up, here. Oop. Biggie. What? Someone said I kind of sound like Sasuke voice actor. Hello now. What? No. Oh, my legs. Oh, my legs. Oh, they hurt. I mostly use Clip Studio and Procreate. Procreate's not bad. I don't use it for manga anymore because basically, Clip Studio for me feels the most traditional with the line flow and how it works. So this feels almost traditional to me when I'm doing these lines. And it's all thanks to, in my opinion, it's all thanks to their stabilization here. My stabilization is at 22 because what you find out with digital art is technology has learned to be even more sensitive than real life when it comes to art because it picks up. So your pencil, when you're dragging on paper has texture. And basically, I found that digital art is actually more sensitive. And you might say, well, you just get a textured mat for your iPad. I do have that, but it's still more sensitive, even more sensitive than that. So um, it's still really, really sensitive. And with the stabilization on here, it really helps kind of fill in that gap of it being too sensitive. And it has this nice little sweet spot, in my opinion, for Clip Studio and the way that their stabilization works. Procreate does have that streamline feature, but to be honest, that feels more vector-like. It feels like when you do this, it hooks on to it does this weird hooking thing that I don't like. I don't like the way their stabilization feels. They're two different things. So I don't know what to do. We're kind of running into that wall here. So definitely going to be going soon. Just draw one last tiny little guy going. Yay, we streamed. Shit, let's do that. Yay, we streamed. This one looks kind of funky. But that's okay. Uh, It's not meant to be cool. It's dorky as heck. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just like, why does this look so bad? Mm-mm-mm. And oh. Yay. All right. Well, in any case, I'm gonna look in the comment section real quick. This looks horrible. Looks so bad. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay that it looks bad. It's so bad. I should have gone slower with it. It doesn't matter. Stop it, Kuzo. Stop continuing to go on it. Okay, we're not gonna look at that guy. Let's go look up at him. He's cooler. Anyways, I'm gonna look at the comment section here in just a second. He's ow, ow, ow. I'm getting a cramp in my foot. Your drawing is adorable and cool, Kuzo. Thank you very much. Love the stream, boy. Yep, we'll try to stream again. Hopefully in the next like week or something. But yeah. In any case, thanks everyone for popping in. It was really fun. Just chilling here and doing some sketching, going between traditional and digital was kind of fun too. You know, popping into one or the other. Maybe go a little more structured next time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This is going to be an experimental channel. And if streaming goes well, I might just make this a streaming channel and upload all my streams here. But in any case, thank you everyone for hopping in. And yeah, see you guys in the next stream or video on my main channel, Kuzomari. Peace out.